Now to the big decision 2016 results tonight. Democratic presidential hopeful Hillary Clinton has a huge lead over Bernie Sanders with 99% of the votes in. Clinton leads Sanders with 73 to 26% of the vote. Her campaign says the huge win in South Carolina will give her a big boost heading into Tuesday's super primary when Virginia voters will join voters from 12 other states in the primary election. Clinton's numbers are higher than President Obama's numbers in 2008. This time, the win for Hillary Clinton is overwhelming.
We are going to compete for every vote in every state. We are not taking anything, and we're not taking anyone for granted.
South Carolina Democrats, most of them African American, voted for their longtime favorite,
Hillary Clinton. She's a very smart and capable woman.
Bernie Sanders. I feel like he's honest.
Sanders went to Texas, working to win more than his home state of Vermont in 3 days on Super Tuesday.
We are not going to allow the Trumps of the world to divide us up.
With Chris Christie, Donald Trump focused on the biggest Super Tuesday state.
We're tied in Texas, and I think we have a really good chance of winning Texas.
Ted Cruz's home state, where Cruz leads in the polls.
Pick a side. And I'll tell you this, when it comes to picking a side, I've picked a side, and I stand against Washington and with the American people.
Like Cruz, Marco Rubio on paper can still beat Trump, and their fight is ugly.
A con artist will never get control of this party.
Little mouth on him, bing, bing, bing.
The guy with the worst spray tan in America.
I actually thought that Ted Cruz was a liar, but Rubio is worse.
3 days till a showdown. Well, with just 3 days until Super Tuesday, local politicians are throwing their support behind presidential hopefuls. That includes Congressman Bobby Scott, who stumped for Hillary Clinton in Hampton today. About 50 people turned out to the Y.H. Thomas Community Center. Representative Scott says he's worked closely with Clinton in Washington. He says he supports her stances on defense spending, education, and the environment, and believes she has the experience needed for the top job.
You look back at the experience when she was First Lady of Arkansas. She was very much involved, First Lady of the United States. Then as the United States Senator and Secretary of State.
Burning it up for Bernie, that's the name of an event held for the presidential hopeful in Norfolk this evening. Several musicians came together to raise money for the Sanders campaign. Bernie supporter Susan Posey says it's important for people to come together to help Sanders win.
This is a grassroots campaign. This is a campaign that's not funded by super PAC money. Bernie is not a millionaire, and so it's important that we actually put some effort into it.
Posey says supporters will have to get out and knock on doors and do whatever it takes to help Sanders win in the Commonwealth. In addition to Democratic candidates, Republican presidential hopefuls have been making stops in our area. Senator Ted Cruz made a stop in Virginia Beach yesterday evening. He spoke at Regent University as part of its presidential candidate forum. Cruz encouraged Christian and conservative voters to head to the polls on Tuesday. At least 3 other presidential candidates will stop in Hampton Roads in the next few days. Marco Rubio will hold a rally at the Virginia Beach Convention Center tomorrow. Democrat Hillary Clinton will be campaigning in the area on Monday, and Republican Dr. Ben Carson will be at Regent on Monday as well. You can count on 10 on your side for complete coverage throughout Super Tuesday as results come in throughout the night. Look for updates on air, online, and on our mobile app.